Peace, and welcome to the OracleDeborah podcast on YouTube. Of course, I am OracleDeborah. Today, we are going to talk about a shift in the energy. It's quite interesting, actually. But before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. If anyone's interested in Reiki, or tarot, or astrology, there are links in the description box below. If you would like to donate to the channel, that link is there as well. Thank you. We're going to talk about the shift in this energy. And this is my third attempt to record. I actually recorded quite a bit and just deleted it because I just went off on a rant. But I did pull cards. I pulled cards for this energy, and it's just shocking. Just shocking. I don't understand what's going on with the with the universe and how this energy is working. But if you recall, I pulled cards the other day when I was on such a great high. I'm still rocking my green, my Eagles. I don't know. I can't figure out how to incorporate my Eagles logo. I did it on one of my devices and can't seem to do it on this laptop. I don't know why. There's so much technical things going on with these videos. So I have to supplement with another ego, which is beautiful actually. But I'm still rocking my green all week. This is Eagles week. Whoop, whoop. Go. Shout out to the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, world champions. So happy for you. That's the energy I've been in all week. And then it shifted today. I mean, I knew I was going to have to make a phone call and follow up on something. And out of the blue, I just remembered this afternoon and the results weren't good. Shifted my energy. So we're going to talk about, okay, not just be getting bad news, but there's a lot going on in the news. Okay, we've got, people are kind of on the fence about Trump and Elon Musk, barreling through these agencies and figuring out where the money is going. And quite frankly, why would you not want that unless, of course, you're benefiting from it? And you've not wanted to share, and you're hoarding, and you are sitting there lying to the people in their faces, i.e. the Democrats, knowing that they're hurting. This is your intention. And then to try and just appease people as they're hurting. That is the most wicked behavior ever. It's wicked. And we have come to almost normalize wickedness. I don't know. And people are just like, the Democrats are just up in arms about this thing. I don't know why the Republicans are not up in arms about this, because I'm pretty sure they too are benefiting from all this money. So it is a little ironic that it's only the Democrats that are, upset. So that's bothering all of us, a lot of us. We're like, what the hell? You're spending money on what? Not just a couple of $1,000s. We're talking billions of dollars. They're talking about finding $1 trillion within a year's time and then resetting the government's budget. $1 trillion. They've already found billions in 2 weeks. I just can't. And then I find out today that I'm sending referrals into these people, which I did not want to do in the first place. And they just kept pushing, send referrals, only for them to be sitting on it and not acting on it, where I could be making referral fees. So you press me for referrals, but now you're mad because I'm actually getting the referrals? God, I can't with these people. I can't stand incompetence. I know it sounds pompous. I know it does. But I can't stand incompetence and then toxic competitiveness. Like and greed. There's that part too. I just can't. I can't. And let me tell you, the Democrats that are barking the loudest are people who look like me. Some of these people are FBAs. Some of these people are cosplayers. Some of these people are tethers. Some of these people are FBAs married to other groups. But these are the people that are supposed to be looking out for us. That's what the Congressional Black Caucus was supposed to be about. Now they haven't. And they are crashing out so badly that they were like, let's bring back HR 40, reparations. What? You think we're going to fall for that trick again? We're not falling for that trick. I have to write that down. It's crazy. These people are wicked. So one might say these energies are wicked. And these energies are woven throughout our entire community and this world. And we really do just need to get rid of them. And I don't mean like delete them. I mean, they just need to go. They need to get back recycled in society and out of this elite status and deal with the everyday things that they have put us through. I don't know how people sleep at night. How do people do that? You're hurting people, you're killing people. This is insane. And why are we mad at Elon Musk? He is a billionaire for a reason. He knows how to run companies. This is what he does, and very successfully. Donald Trump knows how to run companies too. And they're talking about we're just coming and doing basic things. Like, here's a line item. Here's what the item is for. Let me see if I can get rid of some of this stuff on my screen. Here's what the item is for. So let's put a description in there. They said they had none of that. Not basic stuff. Like, you don't have a program or a spreadsheet, anything, like nothing where you could say, we're writing a check to this person for this reason on this date. They don't even have that. And these people are walking around with their chest out, like Leo style. You know, we're still, now the moon has moved into Virgo, but we're still in that Leo energy. I feel like that initial Leo energy was the most highest of the highest vibrational of Leo energies. But coming down, and it's something about that Virgo energy is very sobering. It really is. And I know a lot of Virgos who are very successful and they do what they do very well. And they're upbeat people, but I'm gonna tell you that energy is very sobering. It's a very sobering energy. And maybe that's what the energy shift is. That moon moved into Virgo and moved out of Leo. All that juiciness, because remember, full moons is you'll feel the energy 3 days before, 3 days after. And I said, well, I didn't tell you, but in my last video, I said I've been on a 7-day, high basically. And that was all of that Leo energy. And then the moon moved into Virgo and it just plummeted. The energy has just plummeted. So I guess there is hope in all of this because I'm supposed to be doing more teaching videos. And I like commentary better, but I have to teach. So how do I do this? Hold on, let me see something. I may have to get rid of my little. I didn't see what this screen looks like without. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to muck around with my background, but it's going to be hard with these cards. Anyway, so the card I pulled, and I pulled from the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to pull from the top of the deck and see if it's, you got the World card, got the Ten of Cups, no, that's, got the High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Golly, that's from the top of the deck. But let me tell you what I normally pull from the bottom of the deck. We got the Four of Wands, Celebration. Unbelievable. This energy has taken a nosedive, and I get the Four of Wands. I can't explain this. The other day I was on my super high, and remember we got that worst spread, the Three of Swords, the Tower. What was the other card? Some defensive card. Then the Fool, and then the Five of Cups. It was like horrible. All right, so we pulled the Four Staff, which is Celebration. Then we get the Seven of Pentacles. This is basically waiting for our harvest to come in. Then we get the Empress. We get the Empress energy. And to top it off, we get the Sun. Stop freaking playing with me. And behind that was the Ace of Coins and the Ten of Coins. I don't know. I don't know. And then on the bottom of the deck is the Death card. See, that's the Scorpio card. And behind that is the Ten of Wands, which is ending. So endings to this lack, to this suffering. Virgo energy is very, very sobering. I need to write that down too. It's late and I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is shocking energy. I don't know, beloveds. This is juicy energy. I don't feel juicy at all. I don't. Beautiful energy. But it's not doing anything for me. Like it's like getting a brand new car when you just I don't know, you just get the worst news and then someone say, "Hey, here's a piece of car," and you're like, "Thank you." um, how do I? How do we deal with this? It's like the weather, right? Like 2 days ago, we had snow. We had snow. It snowed overnight. It started at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it snowed overnight. And so yesterday we wake up to all this snow. We shovel out, and they give us a 3 hour delay, basically, to shovel out and get to work. Thank God I didn't have to do everything. I used to have to do all of that in the past. It was too much. But today, and then it started raining like late yesterday and kind of rained overnight. And then the snow was there, but not there. A lot of it was gone. And then basically, we're thinking it's still cold outside, right? Because it's cold inside, only to leave work and it's beautiful out. It's 54 degrees. So how do you go from like the 30s and snow and rain and a little slickness here and there to just 54 degrees, and almost no snow. You look around, it's like, didn't we just have snow yesterday? Gone, all gone. That's how this energy is. It's like it just went from a super high and it just took a nosedive. Just took a nosedive. And tomorrow, I suspect it will kind of go back up again. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late and it's time for me. I should have taken my sleeping pills because that's the only way it forces my body to stay asleep at night. But I digress. See, I could have these videos if I had a live audience. It would be fine. So what do I want? What's the message tonight? The energy shifted temporarily. Um, I don't want to get into the energy of talking about that toxic narcissistic energy because I feel like it feeds the monster. My nugget for you tonight is if you're dealing with this type of energy, okay? And the type of energy I'm talking about is if you call them out, they feed off of that and flip the script. If you go stone face and say nothing and act like nothing happens, they feed off that and they do it more. Like it's like you're in between a rock and a hard place. The only way to get to this energy is to go stone cold and give them no emotion. No emotion. That's the only thing that keeps them at bay. As long as you give them emotion, they feel like they can fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're dealing with family or you're in a work environment or community environment or whatever, social environment, a club or whatever, I can go stone cold easily, right? But it doesn't serve me long term, my highest and best good. Yes, it is effective. Yes, it puts people on blast. Um, but it's not for someone like me, it doesn't work long term. Some people who are naturally like this, it works for them because that's their natural energy. I have to invoke this energy, which I can do easily. Um, so if it's your natural energy, then do what you naturally do. Just do that thing, right? And then it's kind of like you're safe, not safe, I don't know. Um, but in the energy where we are in, where everything's changing, everything's moving, it's high vibrational energy. And I don't mean high as in high frequency. It is a high level of vibration, like very active. That's the word, very active vibration. So that, like I look at my mic and it seems like it's just some metal and some foam or whatever. But there's an energy to it, right? So a lot of energy is subtle. Um, and then, but there's energy going on around us, and we're so busy and so distracted, we don't see it, we don't recognize things like that until we quiet ourselves, and then we kind of feel the energies, right? But this energy is moving, constant, it's moving, shifting. This is Uranus. This is Uranus. This is Uranus energy. It's like back and forth, up and down, in and out. It's like shifting, 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 shifting. So you don't know what you're getting from day to day. It's very Uranian. So keep our composure. Number one, keep your composure. That's number one off the bat. Keep your composure. But sometimes you'll have to say something off the bat. That's fine. Keep your composure and say what you have to say. No emotion. You can't use emotion in these circumstances. But keep your composure. Number two, hit a reset because in these circumstances, anger is coming up, hurt is coming up, fear is coming up. All these things that are natural to humans, which is who we are, is coming up. This is why I said keep your composure, number one. As these emotions are bubbling up in you and you just want to whatever, right? Sometimes people shut down and they go into planning, payback sometimes revenge, like, you know, all these things. Number two, what I want for number two is you to know in your mind that this thing is going to right itself because we are in Uranian energy. And just quickly as things can nosedive, is as quickly as it can shoot to the stars. You feel me? So number one is keep your composure. And two, know that it is short term, it is short lived. I have to sneeze. It's a short lived energy because it's fleeting. This is Uranian energy. It's fleeting. It's erratic. And it could, like I said, could go from left to right into up and left to right, up and down, and then out. That's what it feels like, just all over the place. So one, keep your composure. Two, Know that this is fleeting energy. It's not here to last. Okay. And then 3, I want you to start prepping. Like, if you're working on projects, double down on that. Get doubly focused. Get more focused. If you are, if you're looking for other work, now you know that this energy is kind of weird, right? So you might be in a business like, you can't leave where you are because everything is fleeting. Stay open to it. What you can do, update your resume. That reminds me too. Update the resume. Go online, wherever your resume is, and update it. Okay. Action. That's number 3. It's just action. Do something. Okay. Do more what you're doing, or do something that will benefit you, like updating your resume. Start getting out there and networking. I feel like I'm speaking to myself. Start getting out there and networking. You got a ton of business cards, start handing out your business cards. Get back out into the world again. Or if you're out there, start talking to people again. Start making phone calls again. Start prospecting again. Like, take action. Now, just apply this to whatever your circumstances are, because I cannot, for the sake of me, like, begin to fathom what all of your circumstances are. So, number 1, keep your composure. I guess this is how I'm supposed to start learning how to teach instead of preach. Number 2, shift your mind, settle your mind to know that this is fleeting. Whatever this thing is fleeting. It's not here to last. It's not here to stay. 3, I want you to take some action. Work on your project more. Network. Update your resume. Go out more. If this is regarding a relationship that's not working, go out more. Like, go out with some friends. Have a guys' night out, a girls' night out. Set up a meeting with someone you've been wanting to do that with. Like, do that. Take some action. Whatever that looks like for you, take some act. I don't want to say one little step. I feel like it should be a significant step. Like, if you're working on your music, put in an extra 2 or 3 hours of it, or make sure you do it every day. Just keep doubling down whatever you're doing. That long-term goal you have, right? Your dream, whatever that is, I want you to double down on that. Not just one little small step. No, this is a doubling down kind of action. And even if you're not networking, go out there and network. That's going to be a doubling down action too, because you're not out there. Get back to reading, get back to writing. I want you to just focus on action, just action. This is fleeting. I'm telling you, this is just fleeting energy. Things are going to pick up again really quickly, but I don't want you to forget that when it drops down again, when it nosedives again, you're going to be right back, like me, in these fields, and like wonder, like, what do I do with this energy? Because I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I'm hurt, I'm feeling fear, and all kinds of things. So this is going to be your 5-step plan every day. Keep your composure. Remember in your mind that this energy is fleeting. Take some action. Number 4, I want you to do something in the self-care arena. Get out in nature, take a walk, go exercise. I want you to clear out your head, clear out your mind. I want you to do something in the self-care arena. Salt baths, sun gaze, breathe, do some breathing exercises, meditation, stretching. I need you to get out of here and back into your heart, because that's what that Leo, beautiful Leo energy was about. See, Virgo gets you up in your head. Leo gets you in your heart. That's what this energy is. That's what this shift is. You've gone from being in your heart to now you're up in your head. I need you to get back to your heart. And that will be number 5. Refocus on your heart. That's where all your answers are. That's where all the solutions are. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be 5 steps to stay Leo heart energy. And you're going to do this every day. You're going to remember to do this every day. This on top of eating right, drinking your water, smiling, journaling. Yeah. One more. I feel like there's one more in there. Eating right, drinking your water, smiling, journaling, and doing something for someone else. Do something for someone else. I need you to stay out of the head. That's the 8 of Swords energy. I want you to find a way to stay in the heart. So eat right. These are an additional 5 things to do daily. Eat right. Drink water. What did I say? Journal. Smile. And do something for someone else. Okay. So that 5-step thing is your maintenance. But when this energy nosedives again, and it's going to continue to just go up. It's going to spike up and spike down, spike up and spike down, spike down. No matter where the moon is, the moon is constantly moving, shifting, changing. It just so happens that it was in Leo energy, and it was just completely delicious energy to be in the heart. But when you get into Virgo, you get all up in your head. Virgo tends to get anxious, anal retentive, overthinking, just, just all up in the head. Virgo is also that 6th house energy, day to day, the daily stuff. You got to get back in the grind. You got to get into the weeds of things, But it's also about their health too. So hug a friend, hug someone every day. Look, I'm giving you more stuff. Hug someone every day. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself. Or tell someone around you you love them. And not or and. We want to tap into the love. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm getting touch out of here. Touch someone on their back, just, I don't know. I'm getting a touch here. Some touchy-feely stuff. Human contact. Human contact. Yeah, human contact. I'm gonna leave that there. That's 3. I think it should stay there. That's where we are. That's where we are. Um, that's it. It's been a long day. I came in here to muck around with my green screen, but I think that's only going to work when I'm editing, and I need a good course in editing. I need to figure out some things, which I've done well along the way. I've figured out some things along the way. So now just keep going. Just keep that's it. Keep going. Now I'm going to trust you when you deal with this. If you have some narcissistic or some sociopathic energy around you, and it's kind of funky dealing with that because you can go off, you can do that, or you can, because sometimes you gotta hear what you hear. Sometimes you too professional. It's not good. Sometimes you have to have those conversations. You know, I'm trusting you to know what you need to do in that moment. And that could be a variety of things. Like I said, it could be we need to sit down and have a conversation about this. It could be one of those things. Um, Sometimes people, again, you get those people that feed off of this stuff all the time. The more you open up and talk, the more you feed into this stuff. I try not to feed into it. I try to call them out. And because I'm not calling them out, they keep doing it. So it's like you have to call them out like I had to do before. Sometimes you may just have to do that. But the thing is, they find other ways. They find other workarounds. Some people you just don't need to be around. But we're in this energy, we may not have the options we had before. Yeah, you always have options, but we have to be very strategic. And you always have to be strategic. But sometimes your options are so, it's just a plethora of options. You just like, it's easy. This energy is not so easy, I don't think. Don't lose focus. Keep going. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. And whatever decision you make, know that it was the right decision to make. Period. Period. And if it didn't work, then it just didn't work. You just try something different. But you're going to think about it before, be strategic and make your decision, and do not question your decision. I want you to trust your decision and do that thing, just like I'm going to do. The energy is shifting a lot, and it's also changing in our favor. It's just, it seems like it's not shifting significantly fast enough, because those darker, I don't want to call them darker, those, I don't want to call it demonic, what I want to say, those lower vibrational energies are pushing back. That's the problem. They're pushing back. And yeah, they're just pushing back. They're fighting tooth and nail. They want to stay in power, as any energy would do, fighting tooth and nail. And we're fighting tooth and nail to get justice or to get leverage or something. So the energies are changing, they're shifting. Tomorrow is a celebration. For me, I'm just going to try and get back into that energy again. But don't forget the energies you're dealing with on a daily. Don't forget it. Put calendar reminders out there. Okay. To remind you who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. You wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spirituality, against principalities and powers and rulers. I don't know why I never remember that scripture. I look it up every time. I have to look it up every time. Principalities, powers. There it is. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. It's interesting. It says against the rulers in darkness. Darkness reminds me of under, beneath, but it's spiritual wickedness in high places, which is interesting. So to me, it's talking about below and above. As above, so below. As below, so above. Yeah, you're going to get wickedness above in high places as well as below. Wow, I never got that out of that scripture. All right, beloveds, I am super tired. I'm going to get out of here. I hope this video comes out okay. Peace and blessings to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I know it took me a little while to get to the teaching part of this. It took me a long time to get to it. So I'm just going to probably put timestamps in there so you could just get right to it. That's the easiest way. All right. Love you. Stay safe. Stay calm. Stay composed. And Get ready to win. We're already winning. We're already in the state of winning. Okay. All right. Love you.